boy, does it feel good. Boy, does it feel good to be back, doesn't it, Jordan?
It does, yeah. You feeling zen, brother?
I'm feeling the zen. I'm keeping the music going, but you won't hear it. How are you doing, Jordan? I'm feeling the zen.
I'm feeling pretty good too, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to forget about something that a certain rapper said recently.
I haven't thought about his ass in years until you brought him up today.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah. Here's like, if you know, you know, but I'll say it very briefly. Black Lives Matter, but Kanye West and his stupid ass thoughts don't.
I'm not saying him. He needs some help.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he does, but
at the same time, he needs to not.
Having a mental illness does not excuse anti-Semitism.
No, it does not. I totally agree with that.
And does not excuse you for not holding yourself accountable for your own actions and stupid words. That's all I got to say. Understandable. Yeah, I'm not for what he said. His life has been slowly falling apart. His life's a goddamn comedy. It is a joke. A joke.
It started great. Then he fell for I don't know. I don't know much about Kanye West, to be honest. He's had a very turbulent life, from what I can tell.
Yeah, definitely. Seems to just be caused by himself, really.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd like to hope that he can get help, but right now I just want him to run very far away.
Yeah, he needs to F off.
Run very far away right now. I don't know. I saw him making faces and shit in a TMZ interview that caught him recently, and he was on Tucker Carlson the other day, and I'm just oh my god, dude, what is going on?
Yeah.
They cut him saying that he had a fucking COVID shot. Good.
Yeah, no, it's good that he's vaccinated, but it was on Fox News, so I guess they cut that for whatever reason. I don't know why. No,
because Fox doesn't want people to live, I guess. You know?
I don't know.
That's what I'm pulling from this.
Or they just don't want to even talk about COVID or vaccinations or anything like that, just to avoid talking about it.
Yeah, it's real. It happened. It's still happening.
Yep.
But from that, we were able to birth this place here. Where are we? Well, first to tell you that I'm Jared.
And I am Jordan.
And welcome back to the J+J SecuriCast podcast. Hell yeah, podcast about who cares.
We care. It's stuff that we care about.
Yes, and stuff we care about.
Lovely. And if we're talking about stuff that you don't care about for whatever reason, just skip to the time codes that Jared always lovingly takes the time to write out in the description of the audio version of this podcast. But tonight we are talking about various things like how we're dumb and we forgot to save the previous episode.
Yeah, so welcome to episode...
So we're going to blitz through...
Welcome to episode 66.5.
Yeah, for real this time.
Yes,
for real this time. What else? We're talking about... scientists making neurons in a dish play Pong, Overwatch 2 being a joke, the first look at the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes.
Another look
at Black Panther trailer.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever, new trailer drop. And we're also going to be talking about the She-Hulk finale, amongst a few other things.
Amongst a few other things. And with that... we are going to start things off with some little episode fun notes that I had found from episode 62. They're down at episode 67. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's all right.
So in episode 62, Jordan didn't want to see Bray Wyatt again.
He's back.
We'll get to that.
I will say this though.
Let's talk about that right now. Let's talk about Bray right now.
Here's what I'll say. I stopped really caring about Bray Wyatt a long time ago. However, this return, this whole White Rabbit marketing scheme, not super clever, but it was really well done. And the huge pop in the building when he took off that mask was deafening.
Yes, it was.
So it's working.
It's too quick of I wanted to see more of him.
Yeah, definitely. You will be seeing more of him probably on SmackDown, I think. I think he's just on SmackDown now going forward.
He'll be there tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's right. And what I will say is this. If they want this to actually work, there's plenty of things they need to do. One, he has to win all the time whenever he does wrestle. Two, you have to establish rules of somewhat logic if he has powers, and you have to stick to them.
Yes.
You can't have him do anything that's just like have him I don't know, drop like a giant lighting rig from the ceiling like you do with Randy Orton, because if he does that, it's like, well, why
no
doesn't
Undertaker random electricity, to be honest. I'm not for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm up for him making some sort of like make a mist power. That would be like he used to have. Yeah, didn't he have like a misty power, or no? Am I thinking of?
That was just a little bit of that was just a fog effect, but yeah, I guess so. Like, just don't give him powers, because then it'll beg the question of like, well, if he's got powers, why didn't he use them during the match to just win easy? And the whole thing just falls apart after that.
Exactly.
And last thing, I wouldn't have him go after a world title for a very long time.
Yes.
You need to have him beat basically pretty much everybody except for Roman.
I mean, if he's coming back to SmackDown, who's his first opponent gonna be?
I would say Drew, honestly.
Drew?
Yeah. I know he just lost to Karrion Kross, but I mean, Drew as a babyface feels like kind of done for now. And if you want to like kickstart a way to start to turn him heel, then having him lose to Bray Wyatt would be would kind of help the case as well. But yeah, not super excited for Bray's return, but hope it works for him.
I hope it does too. I wouldn't mind checking out more of his stuff if it's good. I'm going to keep in touch with it. I want to give a shout out to the Thomas Island people who, there has not been an episode in a long time, and I miss them. I'm not part of the Discord because I don't pay for the Patreon.
Yeah, I guess they were. Also that episode.
I'm always in the chat. Busy. I'm used to being in the chat. Actually, I was checking out yesterday, or was it Tuesday, when I wrote these corrections the other day, and there was an episode that I guess was just recorded on like Tama's phone. It was him and Hikuleo.
Cool.
They put it out on Sunday, and it was just the two of them talking about how Hikuleo now left the Bullet Club and is now with Hontai, with Tama and Tongaloa. Tongaloa is injured right now. They're talking about like the end of the G1. Mm-hmm. How Tama lost to Okada, but won in his bracket, which is really freaking awesome. Tama Tonga won in his bracket, his block, I should say.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so shout out to Thomas Island. Glad that it's back. Let's see. Jared, I incorrectly predicted Chicago booing CM Punk, but we both call him being a real life heel. Correct?
Yeah.
A real life asshole. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Evidenced by what has happened since all that. We already know all that shit.
Yep.
I incorrectly called Ched by the name Chad because Marvel knows that Chad is the joke and is not making it in She-Hulk, I guess. Mm-hmm. The cousin, is it cousin Chad? I don't remember.
It's cousin Chad. That sounds familiar.
Something like that. And I'm not going to read that last note, honestly.
Okay.
So, quick travels. We went to AEW Grand Slam.
Yes, we did.
That was a
lot of fun. We got to see the Acclaimed win the tag team titles, which was great. Yeah. We got to see Jon Moxley continue to be completely unstoppable. May God have mercy on Hangman's soul.
Yes, that's going to be an excellent match, though. I agree.
Yes. Oh, and Chris Jericho won the Ring of Honor World title.
And he's still the Ring of Honor World Champion as of last night because he somehow won against Bryan Danielson. Well, apparently Daniel Garcia did not want to go and join the Blackpool Combat Club like everyone was thinking.
No, absolutely not, because Jericho went into Canada last night to defend the Ring of Honor title against Bryan Danielson, because this was not about diplomacy, this was about dignity. Should have had the actual soundboard clip play up, but oh well.
It's sad to see that Claudio Castagnoli just not as the Ring of Honor World Champion anymore.
Yeah.
And like to think just to be fun, in the car I just like jokingly said, guys, wouldn't it be kind of awesome though if Chris Jericho did win the Ring of Honor World title?
Yeah.
I was like that'd be kind of stupid, but it would also be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
And then recently I saw what was it, memes or something like that there was only two men to hold certain 4 championships, and it was Jericho and CM Punk to hold the Ring of Honor title, the World Heavyweight title, the WWE Championship, and AEW Championship. Exactly.
God. Wow.
The only 2 men to do that.
Yes.
until oh no one else can do that. I think.
No.
And yeah, Chris, it was just kind of a fun thing that to have happened too. Speaking of other championships, Pac on that night retained against Orange Cassidy. But last night in Canada, Orange Cassidy just beat Pac for the AEW All Atlantic Championship.
That's right. Congratulations, and thank God that he did win that, because I mean the All Atlantic title, it's not the biggest prize, but
yeah.
At this point, given like Orange Cassidy, like if he didn't like win even that, like it's like why is he even still here at this point?
Yeah.
Like, as far as if
is he gonna like travel
a world title contender, if you want to be a world title contender, eventually he has to win
a championship.
He has to win big. He has to win big matches and prove that he can. And this is the first step.
If this was to set up Pac, though, to be like a contender for Jon Moxley also, I wouldn't mind that.
That'd be cool.
They put on, I don't know if they ever put on a match after, I think it was on the 4th episode of AEW Dynamite. They fought each other and they went to a time limit draw.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know if they ever had a rematch.
Probably not.
Which would be, that'd be a great, I mean, Moxley would still retain, but be a fucking good match again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Moxley's undefeated, unbeatable right now.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Rampage also. We saw, we saw the debut of Saraya.
Yes, we did.
Ever since then also, we also have seen that she is now cleared to come back to the ring.
Medically cleared, yes.
Medically cleared. So we're hoping soon to maybe see her, but as to how well she is, hopefully she's going to change up her style probably first and figure out a way to just be safe. I want to see her wrestle again.
Yeah, I'm sure I know she's put a lot of thought into it, probably. The only question really is just like, is she going to fall in the same trap that a lot of these new signees have, where it's just like they do cool stuff for the first like month or two and then just sort of disappear? Because that's the problem with like Tony Khan and all these signings, and it's kicking his ass now, booking wise.
Yeah,
because
really
it's
is.
like, because it's like there's too many people and people are probably getting frustrated over there. Yeah, it's a massively bloated roster. And now the problem is, it's like, I'm sure Tony like doesn't just want to start firing people left and right. He can't do that.
I agree. But hopefully he can start up Ring of Honor too, so that maybe he can just split up this roster as well.
He needs to. There needs to be some kind of TV deal and fast. I mean, apparently, like Warner Discovery has a couple executives that said like that they're really happy with AEW and actually want like more content from them. So maybe another wrestling show. I don't know.
Who knows? Hopefully they figure it out really soon. Great freaking Muda we saw.
That was cool.
Did we see anything else that debut? I feel like we saw one more debut or something like that. Or surprise.
Oh, man. That's a good question. I don't know.
It was a big show that night.
It was a big show, and it was like over a month ago.
Oh, my God. No, it wasn't over a month ago.
No, it was like September 20s, something around
21st.
Right.
We're here on the 13th of October now, redoing this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But since then also, I have celebrated Rosh Hashanah. It was good. Happy welcome to the year of 5783. That's how long we believe the world's been around.
That's right.
And Yom Kippur also happened. I fasted. It was not fun that day. Mm-hmm. But broke fast with my girlfriend's family. It was fun. It was nice. It was nice with them. I've seen 311 2 nights in a row at Terminal 5. It was two special shows that were streamed on their websites. Like, you had to pay to be able to see these streams because they were playing their whole first album the first night, and the second night they were playing their whole second album from start to finish, both those albums, and then a bunch of bonus songs at the end of the show. Oh, hello, Jimani. In the chat. Jemani 3755.
Hello.
What's up, bro? Yeah, 311 was really good. I would definitely see them again. Well, I'm definitely going to see them again because I'm going on their cruise in March next year. Let's see. I saw Alice in Chains once again with Ohad and Tamir this time. They really enjoyed it. Alice in Chains, Breaking Benjamin, Bush. Wish we could have gotten there earlier. And I was there for Saturday of New York Comic Con.
Right. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How was that? Was that like how crazy was it actually? Because I just see like the images of like the sea of people.
It wasn't terrible.
Okay.
But I mean, I was working it for half the time also, so that kind of like interfered with the experience. But still, I did get some cool stuff there, cool photos. I didn't really buy anything, but I got a photo with, where is he? Enzo Amore.
Oh, cool.
I know.
That's nice.
Second time seeing him. This time I had to pay to see him, though, as opposed to the first time seeing him and the parking lot to MetLife Stadium. Mm-hmm. And instead of paying to go see these two, I got to see them just before they walked in. Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I gotta post those really soon. Oh shoot, I wasn't sure if they were really like annoyed or not to have been there, but like, I mean, because you were supposed to pay, but whatever. They were like, oh, we're really late, but okay. It's like, go ahead, really quick. But they were really nice to have taken a picture with me. And I got a bunch of other pictures there too with a bunch of other cosplays I liked. I saw a Drew McIntyre cosplay that was really cool. The person was wearing like a full just body cast that looked really real.
Very nice.
He's just carrying around a sword. A cute little girl that was Doc Ock. Someone that had the Vecna makeup on for Stranger Things. From like head to toe. It was really cool. And I also saw our old friend Leah from college.
Oh, cool. Yes.
Yeah, she walked by our stand.
Yeah.
I gave her like a hug. We walked around a little bit when I was on my break, and yeah, had a pretty decent day. I don't know, 4 to 5 out of 10 because I really was working half the time, and I'd rather have been doing other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just walked around when I wasn't working and didn't really buy anything other than the picture with Enzo.
Like I'm not sure what I wouldn't even know like a convention hall like that big. I don't even know where to start.
It's real. I mean, hell yeah, man. And if you want to go with me someday, we can go and like we can squat up for this shit.
That might be interesting. Yeah.
Hell yeah, we gotta plan this shit out. Me and you. Yep. Whoever else wants to go, we gotta find out. We gotta make this. It looks like Jamani in the chat might want to go. Mm-hmm. Let's see. He said it was. He's saying lucky a celebrity signing and pics. LOL. Thank you very much, sir. I know you bought a bunch of like Transformers a while ago. I don't know if you have any of them.
I have one that I would kind of like to discuss.
Okay.
So I recently got because Target had a all Transformers like 20% off sale over the weekend. So I just figured I'll pop down there to one and on like Saturday morning just kind of see what's there. And I got G-Axis. Which is this basically the main villain of Generation 2, I guess, if you can call it that, which is like the 90s absolute mean mug of a head sculpt. It's got like the G2, the black like G2 sigil right here. It's trying to focus on my face, by the way, camera.
Yeah,
if you're
I can tell.
Visually. Yeah, the figure feels really solid. The one thing I love about the detailing, I wish it was throughout the whole body, but it was like there's like these crazy like wiring detail.
I could see those on my screen, but I know you wish there was like more color to them, basically.
I just wish there was more of this like silver wiring detail throughout, honestly. Like you can spin like through the arms and like maybe around like the neck or something like that. But I mean, there's not a lot of real space to work with here.
Yeah, it's not a detail you see often on Transformers. I'm guessing.
Yeah, not like this like crazy intense like wiring. Like this was definitely inspired by like that really weird comic where everyone had like, you know how in the 90s like a lot of the superheroes were like super buff and like had like veins and like gritted their teeth all the time. Mm-hmm. This was kind of the case like with like the sort of the G2 like comic aesthetic, I guess. The jet mode is fine, not much really to say. I mean, the wings literally extend out this far. Yeah, the wings extend out this far, and it's basically like it's accurate to what he was in the comics, which was like a rectangle with like green bat wings. So that's perfectly fine. But I'm enjoying the weird, obscure offerings. I did also get like recently a bunch of NASCAR diecast cars, so I'll show them real quick. I got Kyle Busch's M&M's car.
Nice.
Yeah, the 18. I figured I'd get this one since it's probably going to be the last time we're going to see this car actually with the M&M's paint scheme. Unfortunately, because they're sponsoring M&M's is in its last year of sponsorship. Unfortunately, I also got Kyle's like Interstate Batteries color scheme, which is green. I got Brad Keselowski's Castrol car. I really like the green matte finish here. Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, I think Brad Keselowski is probably the best color schemes out of everyone here. They're just kind of stylish. And last two, I got the Subway car with Kevin Harvick.
Nice. Well, except for Subway.
Yeah, Subway's not great. I'm more of a Jersey Mike's person now, but
and for the local delis.
Milburn. Shout out to Milburn Deli. They're amazing.
Hell yeah, Milburn Deli.
Yeah, and finally, Advanced Auto Parts. Oh, Ryan Blaney's vehicle.
Nice.
I know all the tachographs are reversed on camera, but just bear with it. I got a lot of Fords actually.
Doesn't look so terrible.
No, yeah, I like the black and the yellow. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did get the Hooters mobile. I haven't taken out its packaging yet.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's it.
With that being said, let's move on to some stuff we got to power on through.
All right.
So along with the live action Little Mermaid, we have some news of other live action Disney stuff that's coming. We're going to power through some of these. Mm-hmm. There's Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meh. It's a meh. Who cares? Who do they have? Do they have anyone? They got the director Mark Webb is going to be on it apparently.
Yeah, Gal Gadot is apparently playing the evil queen, so that's an interesting role for her, I guess, as an actress. We haven't seen her really as play a villain. Yeah,
yeah, exactly. It's funny because it's a contrast, I guess, to to Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
she can, but then again, she can also then pose well with people that want to cosplay that want to see her next to Maleficent.
Oh yeah,
something like that. Mm-hmm. We also have Peter and Wendy that could be coming to Disney Plus.
Sure.
I guess that could be happening.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alexander Maloney will play Peter Pan, and Ever Anderson will star as Wendy. Jude Law was cast as Captain Hook, and
which is a nice one.
Grownish star Yara Shahidi will play Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna top Hook, which was peak cinema, but we'll give it a chance.
I've only seen Hook once. I need to watch it again. I haven't watched Hook in a very long time.
Yeah,
we're getting the Haunted Mansion again, apparently. Yeah,
Jared Leto's in there somehow. I don't know how he's managed to be in a Disney film, but here we are.
Oh, eBay. Also on this article, we got a Mufasa the Lion King prequel movie that's coming out, I guess.
Weird.
Okay. Apparently, it's going to be a live-action Lilo and Stitch, possible Hunchback of Notre Dame, and a sequel to the live-action Aladdin.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit coming to Disney Plus from the live-action realm. Mm-hmm. And
now announcing playing Iago, Chris Rock.
No, I mean they never had. They already did live action, and Iago just didn't talk in that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, well, that makes, I guess, live action.
Yeah. Apparently, there's also going to be a Maleficent 3. It was just announced. I don't know much else about it.
Yeah.
Well, from there, let's go on to some Marvel news and such that we had to discuss. You know, there was a movie that was delayed from February 2024 to September 2024. It turned out to be Deadpool 3. And what was that big news about Deadpool, sir?
It was that the Wolverine is coming back.
Yeah, because Ryan Reynolds had no ideas.
Yeah, he had this pretty good, like, I don't really like announcement of an announcement things, but this was actually pretty funny, and there was actually some production effort put into it. Mm-hmm. Like Ryan Reynolds, he's like, I went through some soul searching, man, and I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing.
There's no ideas.
Hey, let me ask my roommate. Hey, Hugh, do you want to be in a movie again? Sure. All right, we're doing it.
And then it was Deadpool logo, and then the Wolverine claws just slashed right through it for the 3.
Yes. Yep.
I'm excited for this. The actual way that these two can end up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Who knows how they will actually enter? But it'll be coming all the way. It'll be coming all the way in Phase 6, I think.
Oh, God.
We got a while. We've got a long time. Mm-hmm. We got also the Kraven the Hunter movie. Apparently is going from January to October of next year. Because it's definitely not ready yet. I don't know.
Do we, though? I thought it was canceled.
It's supposed to star Aaron Taylor Johnson. I don't know. The Madam Web thing might be happening, too.
That's true. I've actually seen, like, shots, like, from apparently in the studio with, like a weird variant of Spider-Man.
Mm.
It's like black and red, like webbing. I guess not Miles Morales though. It's clearly like a white dude.
You think it could be Spider-Man Unlimited?
Oh, I don't think it's Spider-Man Unlimited. Maybe it's like
Infinite?
I have no idea. It didn't look like Spider-Man Unlimited necessarily, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Who knows? We had the announcement of the leader returning for Captain America 4. That would be Timothy Blank Nelson, returning to this role after about 16 years since The Incredible Hulk came out.
Wow.
Because hopefully by then, they'll have the solo rights back to The Incredible Hulk. Disney and Marvel will get Ang Lee's Hulk and The Incredible Hulk on Disney Plus. Possibly.
Yep.
I've never actually seen Ang Lee's Hulk.
No, the original one, it was fine.
Really? I heard it was like that the Hulk is just a little too animated in some scenes.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's just like this was from that era of like, oh, Spider-Man works, maybe this superhero thing can work, and just not understanding why.
Yeah. This just having the CG on screen, not really feeling real.
Yeah.
Which I've only seen in little bits, to be honest. I don't know. The Incredible Hulk was pretty cool with Edward Norton. Let's see, going through this, what else do we have? We have the Black Panther 2 trailer too.
Yes.
So this you only recently got to see this trailer.
Yeah, I just saw the trailer. It doesn't really show a lot of like new stuff. I mean, it shows Namor has like wings on his ankles, which is cool.
Yep, and they can fly.
Apparently that's a comic thing, which is nice. We got kind of like brief glimpses of Ironheart.
Yeah, and
actually like in the suit.
Yeah, because I remember in the first trailer we saw her. All we saw of Riri Williams was her giving like some sort of handshake to Shuri, who's actress. I can't remember it now.
Letitia, right? Is that
I think
Shuri's name?
Letitia, I think. Letitia, maybe it's one of those two.
Excuse me. Yeah. We just see like the big war, like two kingdoms colliding, and they showed like M'Baku being cool.
Yeah.
And they showed off like someone in the new Black Panther suit. I kind of want the new Black Panther to be Okoye, but I know it's not.
I was thinking it would be Nakia probably.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Shuri, though.
Yeah, it's probably Shuri.
It's most likely. I would rather it be Okoye, but that's fine.
Personal preference, yeah. I mean, hey, we're probably going to be getting a So I put also in here a reveal of a more possibility of these Marvel presentations after the success or the possible success, whether or not Werewolf by Night will be successful. I did see it myself. I know Jordan, you have not. I really liked it. I thought it was a really nice side story to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and hopefully those things will come back to be a part of it. But I understand if certain parts of that special do not come back because. Oh boy, I totally understand.
Oh, okay.
And with that being said, that I believe there's also going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, depending on how that one does too. That should be coming out really soon. Because I know that they should also be finishing the filming of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, because that should be coming out in February, I think.
This February?
I think so.
Man, if that's the case, they're starting their marketing kind of late, I guess.
I mean, hang on.
Well, November, December, January, February, like 4 months.
Oh, no, it's in May. It's in May.
Okay, then.
Ant-Man, we should be seeing more stuff from, and I'm surprised we haven't gotten a trailer for that yet. We did get Secret Invasion, though, so that's probably coming out beforehand.
Yep. Looks cool with Nick Fury being Nick Fury.
Yeah, so where I was going with that is there was an announced possible Black Panther side story that was announced, and that was going to probably be about the, what are they called? Okoye's group, what are they called?
The
Dora Milaje.
The guard, yeah.
The Dora Milaje. Oh, cool. They're going to probably get a Marvel special presentation instead of a series right now, depending.
Then.
Or they might get more, who knows? That was a rumor that I'd heard.
Yeah, they'll get like a short episode or something.
Yeah, something like that. I hope they get like, if they were to get one of those, it would get like an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 20.
Yeah.
Like that's a shorter movie than most Marvel movies. That's really, I think, all we got for Marvel, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Moving on from there, sir, I'll let you take on over. Oh, wait, no. Let's skip this. Skip this thing. Yeah, I'll let you take on over for this disastrous launch.
Right. So, Overwatch 2 recently has come out, and it has been a complete disaster. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of like summarize sort of like the list of things that have been happening. So pretty much first starting with like people can't even log into the game at all. You know, classic problem. Some people can't migrate their accounts from the first Overwatch game. Apparently even like the in-game chat could somehow like actually buy things from like the in-game store with real money, which I don't know how that works. But like the most recent issue is that there's so much here. Is that essentially like Blizzard, they had to pull a couple of characters to sort of fix them because they were like broken or whatever. But apparently they pulled a bunch of other characters by accident as well.
Doomfist, Sigma, Wrecking Ball, Ashe, Echo, Mei, Sombra, Symmetra, Torbjorn, Zenyatta, Kiriko, Baptiste, and Brigitte.
Yeah, without explanation, these characters are just like unaccessible now, which is insane. Yeah, let me just try and figure out what's going on with like not being able to like...
I know a few of those characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Torbjorn is definitely a cool name.
The one thing that people still liked Activision Blizzard for... Oh, yeah, by the way, also, like, I think they shut down the servers for Overwatch 1 as well. So that's great, so you can't even go back to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon to have done that.
Yeah, so, okay, I'm just reading
Different too soon, my bad.
Yeah, the underlying issue appears to be that while using the chat in a menu, the game keystrokes are still registered by the other menu options, meaning you can navigate your way to the store and end up buying a skin while you're text chatting with friends. Apparently, this has been reported like going back to May.
Whoa.
And one person was quoted as saying, I was chatting with some friends while browsing the hero gallery when the game unexpectedly began unlocking Junker Queen's plutonium skin. They go on to speculate that text typed into the chat is occasionally misinterpreted by the game as an input for navigating the menu. That's a new one.
That's a major issue.
What the hell? I mean, Overwatch,
that feels like more of a hack.
Yeah, honestly, like it genuinely does feel like you're being hacked there. But yeah, my God, what a mess.
What a mess indeed. I've always wanted to try out this game, but I don't know. I've never been able to get the true, like, it seems very complicated, the amount of characters that there are.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like, it's team play as well.
Yeah.
And you run it, and it's like the Among Us problem of, like, you need to be playing with friends and people that you know. And also well, not everyone, but a lot of people, it's like they take it way too seriously and try too hard.
Understand.
Like with League of Legends or something like that.
Oh God, I'll never do League of Legends.
No, I don't get it either.
I cannot spend all of my time and effort doing that.
Yeah. So moving along from one disaster to potentially another. Now this is just a report. This is not official. This has not been officially confirmed. But apparently the site MP First reported on Sunday that the next big remakes for Sony project is, Jared, do you want to guess what cool game would you remake from your past? Let's say, I don't know,
from my past on the PlayStation.
Yeah, just like pick any game. Like, what's a classic that you?
Sly Cooper.
No, Jared, what you want is a remake of Horizon Zero, a 5-year-old game.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
You can still buy.
Sorry, I had to say that because it cut you off.
PlayStation 5.
A game that it cut you off like right when you said Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a game that you can still play on the PS5. What? What the? Why?
Why?
Okay, so again, this is just.
I want Sly Cooper though.
I know. Yeah, everyone wants Sly Cooper. Everyone wants Bloodborne to be remade, which is another good option. But apparently Sony really wants Horizon Zero Dawn to be a thing, and at this point, it just never will. If this actually happens, this is really, really stupid. The only reason I can speculate why they're like trying to do this is because they don't have enough time to make a new Horizon game before the new Breath of the Wild game comes out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can speculate on because...
Well, didn't they just come out... No, they just came out with Forbidden West, though.
Yeah. Yes, they just came out with a sequel, like... like last year, maybe.
Like, what's the point of doing a remake for this?
It's stupid. Apparently, the rumor is that it's like they're gonna update all the game models to resemble the ones in the sequel, which I guess are better models, but it's like that's not worth it. I need to figure out these release dates here. So, oh yeah. So, Jared, do you want to know when Horizon Forbidden West came out?
How long ago?
Horizon Forbidden West came out on February 18th of this year, actually. You want to know what came out? You want to know what came out like a week later?
What?
Elden Ring. No one gave a damn about Horizon.
Nope, no one gave a damn.
Nobody gave a no. I feel slightly bad for like the people who were working on the Horizon games, because here's the thing, like they're not bad games.
No, they're not.
By all accounts, they're actually pretty good, but they come out at like the worst times.
That's what my partner says.
They come out at the worst possible times.
When did the first one originally come out? Like all the way back in... It's only 5 years old, so it's only back in 2017.
Yeah, 2017. It came out in... Oh my god, release date, please. February 28th, 2017.
We were still in college.
Yeah. Did this come out February 27th? Hold on. I might be wrong about this. February... Oh my god, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild came out March 3rd, 2017.
Oh.
Again. These release dates are awful.
Wow.
You can't release a game that you're trying to compete with to come out like a week before.
Especially a game that's very similar.
Yeah, and especially when it's one you're competing against a game that people care about more than yours.
Definitely. And it's getting way more advertising.
God. I find it really funny. Can't wait for the next Horizon game to come out on the same day as Kingdom Hearts 4. I look forward to that.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
No. It'll come out on the same day as
GTA 6.
Yes, GTA 6. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
After that footage came out recently too.
Oh yeah, people revealing that they don't understand what game development actually is because
I don't.
Go ahead.
It's developing game development. I don't understand what this next article is.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna. This is just a fun, dumb science thing. Apparently, a bunch of scientists, and look, there are two things about me. One, I am stupid, and two, I'm dumb. So I'm going to grossly oversimplify this. Basically, a whole bunch of scientists, I'm reading from my phone here, forgive me. A bunch of scientists basically trained a bunch of like neurons.
Brain cells?
Not really brain cells, but neurons in a Petri dish to learn how to actually play the game Pong. Actually programmed them. Let me think. Oh yeah. Okay. The cells respond not to visual cues on a screen, but to electrical signals from the electrodes in the dish. These electrodes both stimulate the cells and record changes in neuronal activity. The scientists then converted the stimulation cells and the cellular responses into a visual depiction of the game. Okay, so they're not necessarily playing Pong, but they're actually giving visual to sort of like the neurons' activity, I guess, in a weird way. And I'm reading from the article from Nature.com here. There's a bunch of articles all over the place here. This project, this project is called Dish Brain, actually.
Dish Brain.
Yeah, and it's being done at Cortical Labs in Melbourne, Australia. Oh boy, it's just, this is just like a really fun little science thing. Not much to say. I mean, you hear about like how like you can run like the original Doom game on a calculator.
Yeah, I've heard about that stuff. You can run an original. What was it? You can run Doom on a heart monitor. Yeah. You can run Doom on the computers that launched like the first nuclear codes.
First spaceship. God, not that. Jesus, Dan. I was talking about the computers that put man on the moon. That's what I was talking about. But regardless,
Doom is the result of nukes going off anyway.
Yeah, basically.
It'll be one man versus hell.
Yeah. Put Doom on an Apple Watch.
The question is, who will be the Doom guy of the future whenever the nukes do go off? Vin
Hugh
Diesel.
Jackman? No, damn it.
Vin Diesel.
Oh, God, Vin Diesel.
No, not Vin Diesel. Yeah, it'll be Hugh Jackman, I'd say, too.
Rip and tear.
Oh, Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage, yeah.
Rip and tear.
Put him in the Doom armor with, like, and
I
then
love that.
over it is, like, his, like, crazy pink leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Here is for big BFG! The big fucking gun.
Yeah.
It's the best gun.
yeah, so that crazy how that conversation came out from just like scientists playing Pong, but we're gonna level up a little bit from Pong to Super Mario Brothers.
Another very, very old game.
Yeah,
not
but
as old.
specifically, it's the movie.
It's a Super Mario Bros. Movie. See, did you like my Mario voice?
I liked yours better than Chris Pratt's.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, trailer dropped. We talked about it
Just like these anchors right now in the trailer from...
Yeah, we talked about this movie previously. How apparently Nintendo reports coming out that Nintendo wasn't happy with this movie. Those reports must have been from like a while ago.
Yeah,
I feel, because this trailer. I mean, granted, this is just a trailer. This movie looks good though.
looks pretty decent. It's
Visually,
really...
I think it looks very nice.
Yeah, we gotta remember this is a movie for kids also when we're going into
Oh
this.
yeah, absolutely.
This trailer starts with a very large lava kingdom.
Yeah, Bowser's Castle.
Bowser's Castle coming towards a very tiny penguin ice castle.
Yeah, it's the penguins from Super Mario 64.
Yes.
It's their kingdom.
We're at Cool Mountain, I guess.
I guess that's what it is. Yeah.
We see the Koopas being very scared, and we get to hear the sound of Jack Black, who, honestly, we were all really happy that he was cast for this movie because he is excellent.
Yeah, he's great. I think he's done a lot of voice work before.
Oh, yes.
this
He
is
was
in
the
his
voice of
wheelhouse.
Poe. He's the voice of Poe from
That's right.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. The penguins were really cute. One of them tried to go sicko mode and it didn't work.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, and it basically just cuts to Mario coming out of a portal, which people are complaining about. Oh, God, it's an isekai. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
I hope it's not an isekai.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think Mario actually really lives in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, it's never been stated, like, I think he's just a dude from Brooklyn. Literally.
Makes sense.
And it's also not the first time, like, because I think there was like one of the first Mario Brothers cartoons, like before the Lou Albano show. It was just like Mario getting sucked through a TV into Mushroom Kingdom. So, I mean, we don't know if Mario is a tax-paying citizen of the Mushroom Kingdom. That's never been established, so you can kind of get away with it. And we also get a brief glimpse of Luigi running from some dry bones.
Yeah. Right before that, I got to see this whole cast right here. Got to say, loving a lot of it. Keegan-Michael Key. I forgot he's going to be Toad as well. And I don't even know if that really even sounded like him, if I'm being honest. This is being also made by... the only thing that's making me also really cautious, too, is that this is being made by Illumination, who made the Minions.
Yeah, they made the Minions.
And those terrible Dr. Seuss movies.
Yeah.
Like, those terrible Dr. Seuss movies.
The Lorax was a weird one.
The Lorax that animated the Grinch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Secret Life of Pets.
Yep.
Sing.
Yeah, Sing. Good lord. The bane of evil. The trifecta of evil.
It really is a trifecta of evil. The best movie they ever made was the first Despicable Me. It honestly is their best movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But hopefully this will surpass it, because, I mean, hey, it doesn't look so bad right now.
No, definitely not.
Charlie Day as Luigi, we only really hear him breathing.
Yeah, which is a shame, because it's like, Charlie Day, is he Pepe Sylvia guy from Always Sunny?
I think so.
I think that might be the guy.
I don't know. He's the guy who's on the wall also in that meme.
Yes.
It was like the conspiracy theory.
Sir.
The newspapers all over the wall.
Yeah, exactly. I looked at this guy, King Koopa. The man is a ghost. The man does not exist. I go up to her and say, Daisy, Daisy. I go knock on the door, and what do I find? There's no Daisy in this movie.
There is no Daisy in this movie. That is correct. We have Anya Taylor-Joy playing Peach, but we have not seen that yet. The announcement of this trailer came through a Nintendo Direct with a special word from some directors, some producers that were involved, and Chris Pratt and Jack Black. Which Jack Black, yay! Chris Pratt. What did we get to hear him say?
He's like, yeah, I stomped Goombas when I was a kid. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't expect him to be like a super fan, but
yeah, me either.
But it like, and maybe it's like, we also got to bear in mind, like, maybe there's a situation where he played Mario when he was like a kid, and that was it, and that's fine.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know much of the recent stuff that have happened. I mean, this isn't good. We're not going to expect too much from this movie anyway in terms of like Mario lore.
Yeah,
like,
no.
As to which story this could possibly follow, we're not going to get. This isn't going to be a story with Cappy. This is not going to be Mario Odyssey, the movie.
No, it's going to be. I think it's just going to be its own story.
Yeah, probably. But that would be a really good sequel. Or same with Luigi's Mansion, but we have Luigi getting chased by some ghosts already, so I expect us to see some ghost house adventures, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
In this movie. Mm-hmm. As Mario traverses through the Mushroom Kingdom to hopefully go protect Princess Peach from Bowser. Mm-hmm. Who knows? We only got one trailer. Mm-hmm. But looks good so far.
Yeah, it's not awful.
I wouldn't say this is awful either. Mm-hmm. I think that with all that being said, it's time for our main event.
Yes, sir.
It's time to talk about She-Hulk, which has just ended.
Yep.
As of today.
Yep, final episode just aired today. Overall, I think the show's okay. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. I think that they try a little too. I like a lot of the cameos, like knowing what's involved, like looking up about these other heroes, like Mr. Immortal. I liked finding out about this guy Leapfrog. Oh, did I lose Jordan? I think I lost Jordan. All right, he says he will be back in a minute. So She-Hulk, we are here at the finale. Starting off immediately with her in jail. I don't even know really where we should start because it's been a while since we've been able to talk about this show. We were about halfway through, I believe, when we were last at this, so it's been a little bit. We saw Emil Blonsky get released. We saw Madison King. She was amazing. We haven't seen her come back yet. I can't remember what. She goes to a wedding. She goes to the retreat. The retreat just has more cameos, and she needs to relax herself.
Yeah, she needs to relax herself, and then she goes like, "I'm just taking a mental health break," which actually conveniently leads her to the intelligentsia. Like, what do you call it? Like work social or like?
They seem to be like. It seemed to be like just a get together,
a meeting, a conference, a convention,
a mini conference of of people who get together.
And who do we see?
Terrible.
We see Todd.
That asshole, creepy guy Todd, who called her a specimen on the date in episode 3.
Which, you know what the funny part about that is that the episode before, who calls Jen to meet in person? Todd. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, that's weird. Why are you
coming back?
And why
anyone else?
Yeah, why did Todd touch her? And I'm like, is that where he got the blood from?
Well, it was not from that actually. It was from the guy that she set him up.
Right? It was from
Josh,
the boyfriend.
The boyfriend that they set up for a date because he was at the wedding, even though he really wasn't there. I guess for the wedding, I think he snuck in.
Yeah,
he was there for the. They. By the way, we didn't get really to episode 8 where he with Leapfrog. They afterwards they went to the female or women lawyer of the year awards.
Yeah,
where everything was crashed by intelligentsia, including a sex tape of her and this guy Josh and a bunch of other private shit on her phone.
Yeah, which was really awful. And then that's like that pissed She-Hulk off.
Yeah,
and enough for the police to come in to tranquilize her, I guess, and restrain her.
Yep, she has an inhibitor on. That's how she gets to go relax at this facility after she had to sell all of her things very, very quickly and move back in with her parents very, very, very quickly.
Yeah, that was surprised. Like, that montage was super. I mean, it was a montage, but that was still super fast, though.
Yeah, selling all your things to move back in, that was
weird.
Yeah. So she is at the conference. We see that Abomination has transformed back
into Abomination. Emil Blonsky is illegally being Abomination. It is against his parole rules But then it's like, and everything falls apart. Like Todd takes like the She-Hulk blood to become like a weird like Hulk thing. You know. Did you watch the original Mask, Jared?
No, I have not actually.
Okay, so basically, it's like the mask is like this. The mask is like, it turns like it's this green mask essentially, and it turns like your skin green and turns you into a wacky cartoon character with weird physics and all that. The villain gets it, and like it's like instead of like the smooth like Jim Carrey face one, it's like a really ugly one like that. It kind of reminded me of that with Todd. I don't know why, but then Todd injects himself with the blood, and then Titania bursts through the wall. Then Bruce Banner comes through the wall.
Oh god, it's so ugly.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of reminded me of that. And then like the whole show descends into chaos, and then literally the show just breaks.
Yeah, the
show stops.
It crashes on itself.
Yeah, it literally crashes on itself, and then She-Hulk, like this is really cute. Like She-Hulk actually comes.
It like goes to the Marvel, like it goes to the Marvel Disney Plus menu.
Yeah, exactly. And then She-Hulk like breaks out of it like through a window and just goes like, okay, where do I need to go here to fix this?
And she breaks into Marvel Assembled.
Yes. And
runs through the studios there.
Goes into the She-Hulk writers room.
This is her breaking the fourth wall in a very extreme manner. Yeah,
the biggest degree possible. Which
she is running through Marvel Studios right now.
Pretty much, yeah. So she goes through that, and she goes, I'm gonna go talk to Kevin.
Oh no! She goes to she has to talk to her studio first to be like, guys,
she talks to them first.
What the fuck is going on with this ending? This ending sucks. Why are we just calling those people back? Why can't I do this fight?
Yeah.
I want Matt Murdock back too.
Yeah, she's like everyone else can go, but but Daredevil can stay, which of course. And she goes, I'm gonna go talk to Kevin, and we think it's Kevin Feige, but
that's what I was thinking. That's if you know, that's only if you really pay attention that like it's Kevin Feige. But like if you really are just a casual fan, you wouldn't know who Kevin Feige even is.
Yeah, not really, no.
The producer.
She goes and meets Kevin, which is like this HAL 9000 looking thing.
Yeah, I think it looked more to me like the ship from WALL-E. Otto from WALL-E. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were going for. GLaDOS, whatever you want to call it. And basically, they just kind of poke fun at the whole Marvel formula, which is actually a little nice for a change. And they openly kind of said all of these things and all these Marvel movies end the same. So what they did do was actually they made an interesting change. It's like they had the climax like during the day instead of at night, and things were settled peacefully instead of like a big fight at the end. And Todd got arrested.
Sorry, I turned my camera off too.
Yeah, that's all right. Emil went back to jail because he violated his parole. And he went back willingly, which is nice. And I'm really glad, because the one thing I was worried about with the show was like I didn't want Abomination to turn out to, oh no, he's actually still evil the whole time.
Yeah.
They rewrote that so where he's still a good guy, which I really do appreciate.
Oh, I would like to add some extra notes that I kind of liked about the show. Kevin was like, "Can we speak? But can you do it in your gen form for it, so that way we don't have to waste more budget on the translation? But do it when the camera is away from you, so we don't need to use as much CGI transforming you."
You are very expensive.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
They're like, we understand, and the FX team are working on something else right now, and then you just hear the.
I almost closed the window when I heard that. I'm like, okay, that's too much. That's too on the nose.
And I would also like to point out that she asked for when we're getting X-Men and looked at the camera, like gave the camera a wing, like.
Yeah, I know. Of course they do. Which is, I don't know. Was this patronizing? Was this a little much?
I think so.
A little bit.
So.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I think this was a little bit more Deadpool level.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting this more from Deadpool, but I could also be totally wrong in the comics. I don't know as much of the history of She-Hulk, but I know that she definitely spoke more to the audience. She has been around more longer than Deadpool.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
But I have no idea about this degree of fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, well, this is new definitely for, like, any Marvel project.
Yeah.
Obviously. It goes on to have, like, just a nice relaxing, happy ending where Matt gets invited over to a nice little barbecue with Jen with Jen and her family, which was just a nice little way to end it. Oh wait, how does this actually end?
It just it ends with, oh, you mean after the credits?
No, I mean like right before the credits, where it had that really bomb ass song in the credits. That was really good.
Oh,
oh no, she walks into the court to have that trial with Todd, basically.
It sounds like that's what, she was about to do. But also we see the family dinner. Let's talk about that family dinner where he's there, because who else comes back but Bruce?
Of course.
And Bruce has a special guest with him. Mm-hmm. A very sudden special guest with him.
Yeah. A really ugly looking guest.
I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, that model, it's Scar from the comics.
Yes, son of Hulk, which means another step closer to Planet Hulk, I believe.
Yeah, basically. Is it just the haircut? Is it the weird haircut?
I'm not a fan of the haircut. Yeah.
No, it's not. And to be fair, it's like we only saw him for like he just walked in, didn't say anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I wonder who is going to be playing him.
Voicing him, I don't know.
The voice, if he can transform at all too.
Yeah, he might just be permanent Hulk. I don't know.
Yeah, what kind of being did Smart Hulk impregnate?
Oh God, yeah.
And how long ago?
This is probably like while he was on.
During the blip.
He was on. Yeah, during the blip, probably. He was in blipped away, during the 5 years in between the blips. Yeah. No, I was going to say, like, this was, like, while he was on the Gladiator planet in Ragnarok, like, before Thor found him. That has to have been it, because...
Yeah, on Sakaar.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, yeah, and the name Scar.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't see any scars on him. He's not like Scar from Lion King.
No, he's not.
I kind of wanted a little bit more action, maybe.
Yeah, but I think the whole point of the final episode was just, and we got a big action scene with Daredevil in the previous.
We did, and it was a great episode. Yeah, I'll take that as a finale. This Absolutely. Is it ended nice. It ended cool. I'm honestly, is it the greatest thing ever? No, but I'm glad that it ended it tried to end in a different way. Yeah, it tried something to be completely different.
Yes.
I think that it's something that I wouldn't mind seeing more of in Marvel, something that's completely different from other things. Like, I think that Loki, for its faults that it had a great ending. Because it was kind of a negative ending. We didn't really see where it was going from there.
Yeah.
We still don't know we know a little bit about it. We have Kang the Conqueror coming soon. And Ant-Man. Quantumania is coming very soon. Mm-hmm. But that's really all I've got for She-Hulk, I think, right now.
Yeah. And then there was the end credit scene, which was just a little cute little gag with...
with Wong and Blonsky.
Yeah, they're just going to go to hang out. And
Oh, no, he's breaking him out. He's breaking him out. Yeah, that's what this is.
He's breaking him out for some reason. And apparently the sorcerer... I always get that place in his name wrong. The Cosmetal?
Kamar-Taj.
The Kamar-Taj has Wi-Fi.
Yes. I know that from the first one.
Yeah. Has it got Netflix? Oh, yeah, that's right. They do mention it has Wi-Fi.
Yeah, right?
It's got Wi-Fi. It's got iPods. Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I'm trying to... It used to have the order of it. And, timeline order. And I have to go all the way to the end. Because we see actually it come up in a strange order in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. It's not there right now. It doesn't have Beyond Phase 3 for some reason, all of them. I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
Damn, it had them in the order that it came out originally. I can't... Sorry about this, but I believe it was when I originally saw this on my TV downstairs that She-Hulk had actually been or at least was taking place before Miss Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where Werewolf by Night takes place, but it was after Thor: Love and Thunder. Well, definitely after Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder is definitely after Miss Marvel. But I remember seeing She-Hulk taking place before Miss Marvel and after Multiverse of Madness. That would make sense, or at least it would make sense to be closer. Maybe, possibly. No, it wouldn't be before Multiverse of Madness, because that would have been. Otherwise, Blonsky would have been very useful during Multiverse of Madness. So it makes sense that it's after. Maybe he'll be helping to rebuild Kamar-Taj.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah,
some kind of sanctuary, help him turn good.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we got for She-Hulk, right?
Yeah, decent.
Best show ever, worst show ever.
It's not best show ever.
It's not best show ever. Yeah.
It's the showest show ever. How about that?
I like the showest show. It's somewhere in the middle. I totally agree. I think I could if I maybe binged it, maybe there's something I could appreciate a little bit more.
Yeah.
But that's
the feeling with that show was like every time a new episode popped up, it's like I don't really want to watch it right away. Mm-hmm. But
like I was excited at first.
I don't regret watching any of it.
Yeah, me neither. It's not a show I will rewatch right away. I would, I think, sooner rewatch Moon Knight or Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At the moment.
Yeah.
So, and the next Disney Plus show we have coming will be Secret Invasion. We've got Black Panther Wakanda Forever coming out next month. Werewolf by Night recently came out. Make sure you check that out, sir. Mm-hmm. We can talk about that very soon. And I believe we'll move on from there to some, what are we gaming? I guess we haven't gamed in a while.
Well, what are we gaming? Well, I've been ignoring Elden Ring for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. But I've just been playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 again. I've just gone through a bunch of the worlds. I've got notes here. Hold on. Just wanted to note like a few interesting little things. All right, I'm going to try and turn my camera back on. Let's see if it.
Let's hope you come back, Jordan.
We'll find out. Hey, there we go.
There we go. We have him back.
So
his camera was off during that whole review, just so you guys know on the audio.
Yeah, a couple of things. So I just wanted a few little interesting things I noticed recently while this playthrough. So in the game itself, as you go through each worlds, you collect a bunch of different Keyblades, which is your primary weapon.
Yeah, through each level they change it, change your powers basically.
Well, not really in this game. It just gives you basically different abilities. I think I'm sharing my screen now.
Oh wow!
That's so there's a bunch of different. You get a bunch of different ones.
Can you zoom
in? Yeah, let me zoom in a little further. Yeah, so like this is a little cloudy, but I just wanted an image with all of them. So you get a bunch of different Keyblades throughout various different worlds. You know, your Mulan, your Hercules, your Pirates of the Caribbean, your Lion King. I think my favorite ones have been the Beauty and the Beast one, Rumbling Rose, which is just a thick ass club with a claw on the end.
Oh no.
Fenrir is pretty good, which is your Final Fantasy Cloud homage one, which is a good one. Of course, you got your Oblivion, and then you get this interesting one, which is like it says 2 across, but the name is two becomes one essentially, which you get by fighting Roxas, who I mentioned
Roxas
last episode.
Is the main character, right?
Well, the main character at the start of the game, basically, Roxas has a weird relationship with Sora, and you actually. With the remaster of this game, they actually added up where you fight Roxas in his prime as Sora, and it's a pretty stylish boss fight. And you get this Keyblade for defeating them. It's it's a pretty strong one. The one downside is that you have different Keyblades. You also have different dry forms you can do. So your clothes change color. You have unique Keyblades you can dual wield. You have upgrade to different magic spells, but when you have this Keyblade equipped, you can only access the anti-form, which is your
very shadowy.
Which is basically your heartless monster form. It's just all melee strikes, but you cannot heal at all during this form, and it is very bad when you're going up against one of the harder bosses of the game and you panic. What I will say is that it is pretty dope to actually kill one of the organization 13 bosses with this form on. Mm-hmm. It's pretty stylish with just the big dark ball attack, which basically I'm at the point where I'm at the final world of the game where you're fighting.
You're already very far in this game.
Yeah, I'm towards the end. I'm fighting the Organization 13 guys, aka the guys in black hoods, aka the dudes that shop at Hot Topic, pretty much. What else do I have to say? Oh yeah, one last thing. There is this was my original point. All the cutscenes in the game, it shows which Keyblade you have equipped on. Whatever Keyblade you equipped. If you pull out the Keyblade during a cutscene, that's the Keyblade that pulls out. Except for one cutscene, and it is in it is like the cutscene right before a fight where you fight basically 1,000 Heartless by yourself, literally 1,000.
Jesus.
And you're surrounded by them. The reason why you don't is because, and this was due to the original game's limitations, that cutscene before is not a cutscene. It's a pre-rendered video from the original trailer of the game. because there's so many enemies that they can't actually render the cutscene in real time, so that they put a pre-rendered video over it. And you notice it in the remastered version because the quality goes down significantly. They didn't remaster that bit. It just goes from 1080p to 480 or something. Well, not 480, but
it's a part that they forgot to program in.
Yeah, well, they didn't bother to remaster that cutscene at all. They didn't bother. I wonder why. I wonder if that's just because they tried it and they just couldn't do it even now with the PS4 version. I don't know. I just find that bit really interesting. So that's all I've been gaming, really. That's just Kingdom Hearts 2 in general. It's still really good. Still feels great to play. It's all I got to say, pretty much.
Yeah, I had a little bit more of gaming, like we did before with Mia Yim. I don't think that was in. I think that was in the episode that we lost. Also, we played some Among Us with Mia Yim for a little bit. That was really cool.
Yes.
She accused you at one point of doing shit.
Yeah, I didn't see green all game, and I'm like, I don't know how to play the game. Yeah. Among Us was fun to play, especially with friends. You need to play with friends. That's kind of the only way.
That's the best way, so that way you can do voice chat.
Yes.
And I played again this weekend recently. It was pretty good. I was getting randomly accused every time because my name is Evil.
Yeah, you named yourself Evil. What do you think was going to happen?
I know. It's best when you play with also I've played with proximity chat on before. It's really fun. And I'll just walk past people and be like, Evil.
Yeah.
I'll just have... I remember just one time when I had proximity chat on a guy that was an imposter, be like, hey man, can you not kill me, bro? Can you not kill me, bro? I'm evil, man. And he's like, you know what, bro, no, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thanks, dude. Let me do my tasks.
Yep.
Evil. Fucking love you, Mermaid Man. Rest in peace to the actor.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we lost him for Mermaid Man. That's right.
Yeah. On the last episode, I also know that I saw The Munsters, the Munsters that was made by Rob Zombie.
Oh, yeah. How's that? It was entertaining?
I liked it. It was a new kind of take on their origin, I guess, or it was a take on their origin that was very comedic. At some points, it was a little bit too ridiculous, and it didn't feel... one thing I liked is I couldn't tell where it was going. I didn't expect it to go where it was, but it made sense to go, I guess, because I wanted to see a solution to a lot of their problems, but there really wasn't a lot of the solutions to their problems. They lost their property, they lost a lot of their money, they lost a lot of what they needed. They made the doctor that made Herman Munster was, I don't know, he was horribly scarred after that. I forget what he had. It was something. It wasn't rabies.
Did he get struck by lightning or something?
No. He was half of his skin was bubbly.
Oh, okay. So acid burns and stuff like that?
Some kind of burn. I'm not sure what it was.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Maybe it was leprosy or something. I don't think it was leprosy. I hope not. But it was really fun, and it was a really funny movie, I'd say. I laughed a little bit and chuckled. I'd say check out The Munsters. Rob Zombie's The Munsters.
Cool.
And I forget what other movie I had said that I had seen. What was it? I will say that yesterday, though, I did watch for the first time ever Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
Oh, cool.
I had a very good time. I enjoyed it very, very much. It's a classic for a reason. I enjoy where the story went. I didn't expect the origin of Freddy to be in this movie as well, or one of the origins of Freddy to be in this movie, unless they change it. I don't know the franchise very well, but it was a very good movie. It was very good horror for its time. Some of the blood, it wasn't really that it was gory or really disgusting.
It was just over the top, blood spurting everywhere, like a fountain, basically.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny how much blood there was, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like Nightmare on Elm Street, does it have like a slightly more comedic bent to it
I believe so.
than compared to like Halloween and things like that?
But it's not supposed to start as a comedy at first, I think. It's supposed to be a little bit more scary, but I guess like the first like injury or a few of the injuries like are pretty scary. Yeah. And like whether or not you could see where it's going, and I really kind of could see where it was going for like most of it, mm-hmm. Except for the thing where like a thing that happens with one of the parents at one point that I did not see coming.
Cool. All right, so we got good practical effects.
Yeah, pretty good. I'd say pretty good. But cheesy as well. Mm-hmm. But cheesy, like some of it at one point where they literally peel off Freddy's face, and it's like the cheesy like skeletal thing that you've seen like in a bunch of movies. It almost looks like the Mars Attack head underneath,
nice,
like a skull. The burned face, very cheesy. Let's see. I saw Morbius also.
Yeah, a disaster.
Yeah, Morbius. That happened. That sure happened, bro.
Yeah, pretty awful transitions, pretty lousy like looking effects.
Yep. I think that there was a little bit of effort in some of it, though. There could have been more, but fuck Jared Leto. Yeah, he ruins my name.
Yep. Ruins your reputation.
It ruins my reputation as a Jared. All I have is the jewelry store.
Yeah. You went to Jared's.
Exactly.
Oh, God. That's right. And Jared Leto burned our crops, poisoned our water supply, and ruined our kids' education. He did? No. But we're going to stand here and let him do it?
Speaking of education, I think Kanye West opened a school recently, too.
Ugh.
That's like teaching a weird education. I don't know. He's going nuts recently, and that's bringing everything back to the beginning right there. I don't know. We've also got
it again, and we'll say it again. The lesson of the day is your internal problems and mental health issues do not mean you shouldn't be accountable for your actions.
Yes.
Always, admit what you're wrong, and people will respect that. They'll still be mad at you, but they'll have some respect for you.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah. We did have a few more things. I know I don't want to cut you off because I know you.
Yeah, but I guess. I
watched a little bit of Dahmer. It was good.
Yeah, you watched Dahmer. How was that?
Yeah, it was all right. It was pretty good. Okay. It was pretty cool at first. The very first episode. I think I saw the next episode also. That was pretty cool also, but I do still want to see more before I give it more judgment. And the Sandman has been pretty cool as well.
Okay, so
sorry, go ahead.
And I guess we'll close with the main thing that I kind of started watching. Speaking of wrongdoings, I tried. Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah,
I tried that out. I'm only in the first season. I'm only maybe like 3 or 4 episodes in, and it is the prequel series to Breaking Bad, and it follows Saul Goodman, aka Jimmy McGill, Slippin' Jimmy, the lawyer, basically the criminal lawyer, and he's just this absolute huckster. I love him. Like, he's so cheesy as hell.
Is he? I've heard nothing but good things about this show as well.
Oh yeah, and like I was talking about it with Mom on just a drive that we were going on over the weekend, and she recommended it to me, and she said something, and I agree with this statement, is that like the great thing about the show is that every single character, you're interested in what they're doing in their lives. Like like every time a new character pops up on the screen, you want to see where it's going. Like there isn't a character that you don't want to see more of, which is great. I guess the one person I don't want to see more of is Chuck. This dude, he's Saul's brother, and he's just this, I don't know how to describe it. This dude is kind of an asshole that essentially he believes he has this condition where like bioelectricity like has like this negative effect on his health, which means or any electricity in general, which means his house has no power whatsoever.
Gosh. Like a hermit.
You go basically, you go into the house. Like, first of all, before you go in the house, you have to leave your keys and your phone in his mailbox, so you don't take any electronics in. You have to ground yourself, which means like it's like this doorbell that hangs up. I don't know how electricity works, but basically it's you ground yourself by touching like this doorknob to like take all the static electricity out of you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this guy's got no power, which means he has like no fridge and no freezer. Instead, he has like a giant cooler filled with ice where he keeps like his bacon and like frozen stuff. And it's no way to live. He has gas lamps all over the place, which is like a disaster hazard.
That's a fire waiting to happen.
I hate Chuck. I want to punch him. I know he gets what's coming to him as the show goes on, but I hate him. And I like the only thing I have to say left is I love Mike, the old man, Mike Ehrmantraut. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No idea.
Bald head, sort of big nose.
Nope.
Walter, you got to put your dick away, Walter. That guy?
I think so.
Nothing. Yeah. If you Google Better Call Saul Mike, sorry.
All right, I'll look him up. Saying?
Yeah. So yeah, just Mike Ehrmantraut is just that man is just a joy, and he is. You see him episode 1.
Yeah. I remember he was in a season and a half of Community.
Oh, awesome.
The bad season, the worst season.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check him out just for him anyways. But yeah, he's literally working at the courthouse as like the parking ticket guy. Mm-hmm. Basically, like he's guarding the parking booth essentially, and he has this whole rapport with Saul, where Saul, sometimes you need to get your parking validated in like buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, and the whole thing is like Mike is making sure goes to Saul and just goes, you don't have enough stickers to leave. You either pay the money that you owe, or you go and get the other sticker to get validated for your time. And it's like, you're 5 minutes short. And Saul's like, it takes 10 minutes to walk down here. It just proves Saul is outrageously cheap. Yeah. I love the show. That's all I'll say. I'm rambling like a madman now.
Yeah, so it's all right.
There. Better Call Saul, really
sounds
good.
Like a very fun show.
Big recommend.
I definitely want to watch Breaking Bad so I can get to that show as well.
Oh yeah. I haven't really seen Breaking Bad all the way through. Since Saul is a prequel, you can kind of watch either one first, I think.
Okay.
I think so.
I should check it out, I guess. Mm-hmm. I know. How's that what's that other show? El Camino?
El Camino, that is a movie. That is a sequel to the Breaking Bad series, and it follows Jesse. I haven't seen that yet. Mm-hmm. Some people, I think it's a little divisive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I don't think it's awful. From what I heard, it's not awful, but people are kind of split on it.
Well, I guess eventually one of us will get to that at some point. But I think right now we're getting out to the end of our show, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're getting back to it. We're gonna get back to form. Is this like the first episode we've done in a month?
The first episode that we're saving that we've done in a month, yeah. Somehow. But hey, you want something really cool though? We did it in a pretty decent amount of time. My live says we've only been live for like an hour 40.
Woo!
Which doesn't count for all like the 8 minutes of like pre-show time that we also have. That maybe I'll save the best bits of and put at the end of the show.
Ooh, okay.
Because I know we had some stuff that we talked about at the beginning of the show.
That's right.
So, with that being said, I'll let you close things out for the week, Jordan.
Yes, sir. So, thank you so much for joining us here this week. Whether it was watching us live here on twitch.tv/JNJ_SecuriCast, that's our web address, or listening to the audio recording of this podcast at Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Audible, TuneIn Radio, Alexa, Listen Notes. We're on Spotify also, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Player FM, Samsung Podcasts, Podchaser, and our host website, Podbean. It's at jnjsecuricast.podbean.com. You can listen to all of our previous episodes and download them, take them with you wherever you want, wherever you may be.
Sorry. Don't forget to share the show. Let us know when you're listening on social media. Tell a friend or trick a friend into listening to our show by telling them it's something else, only to find out that we are cooler.
Yes. You can find us on our Facebook page, which is our main source of information for us at www.facebook.com/JJSecuriCastPod. Follow us on our Twitter and our Gesundheits.
Sorry.
Follow us on our Twitter, our Gesundheits, and Instagram at JJSecuriCastPod. Please don't forget. I was debating whether or not
I wanted to mute that, but I wasn't sure if that would be really funny or not.
No, that's fine. We'll keep that in. Clip that.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Please don't forget to follow us on our social medias, which you can find on the top left of our screen. But if you're listening to to the audio version, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JRyan9000.
It's over 9,000!
Indeed, and you can follow the man that needs Osmosis Jones the most on Twitter at JGalls1918, Instagram at JGalls15, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/JGalls15.
Yes, and if you're listening to us on Podbean or Spotify or any other audio service, make sure to check us out when we're live on Twitch at twitch.tv/JNJ_SecuriCast. We go live Thursday nights, usually around 7:30, and stay on until around 9. Join us and interact in the conversation. Please feel free to email us with suggestions or kind words at jjsecuricastpod@gmail.com. Thank you to Adobe Stock Music for our intro theme and Purple Planet Music for our outro theme. And with that, we've locked up the SecuriCast for the evening.
Yes, sir.
We've done this really well and concise. There's two things I'd like to really share real quick, actually, that I didn't share before. I had that big version of the fifth Avatar comic I think I showed before.
Yes.
I now have the smaller version. Hey. I went yesterday to the Jim Henley's Universe store in Staten Island. And I was able to get this there. The next book in smaller form. It was I like the animation and drawing. I need to still read it. I only got it yesterday. But the other thing I'm very excited to start reading that I got is Butts and Seats.
Oh, wow.
The Tony Schiavone story done by Dirk Manning, Tony Schiavone, and friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of great imagery here. Hang on a minute. There's some like WCW stuff in there. Got a picture of like him yelling Sting, I think, over there.
Awesome.
And Sting and Hogan right there.
Oh, cool.
I can't wait to read through this. I think this is I don't know if there's another copy to this or this is just the whole book, but I'm excited to get through this, as I'm excited to tell you guys that hopefully around the next episode. But until then, oh wait, I just realized I didn't have it open for you.
That's all right.
Sorry, let me do that. No, let me open it for you first.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
There you go. And thank you guys so much for joining us here on our show. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, we're back.
Yes.
Oh boy. First show in a while. We did it in a good amount of time. We didn't go on as early as we wanted to, but we're not going to bed, or not really getting off here as late. It's only 9:30.
Yeah. I think like introducing the timer definitely helped, I think. Even though like I can't see the time, but I can feel it in my stomach.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely like I stopped segments at good times. I combined certain segments together and they still came out to like I would reset like at 15 or 10 minute points. Great. It worked really well. If we did it a few times and it works, and we have good concise shows when we do this. So
yeah. Until then, we have more shows coming to you guys soon. More recordings coming soon. We love you all so much. Have yourselves a good night. Bye-bye. See you around the abood.
Oi, bye.